Guys. Tim, do you want to do the honours?
Yeah, sure. Jonas, I think it's 31 shots for Arsenal, and I think Opta had the XG at 2.5 for Arsenal. Where do you draw the fault lines in terms of the result versus the amount that Arsenal created today?
That's always the difficult thing when you're. It's always the difficult thing when you're trying to analyze football matches, because at some point you are looking at with it through the lens of a result and why did that happen, and then you try to stay objective and looking at how was the performance, and I think the most important aspects in performance is what you create offensively compared to what you allow the opposition to create, and those things are strong in this game. And the most likely outcome in a football match like this is that Arsenal will win the football match. I think that's the outcome in 90% of the games that you will play, and that's the fact. Then what do you do with the other percentages of the outcome in this game here? Yeah, of course, we need to improve the efficiency, both attacking and defending, but it can't take away from the performance in total that most of the time we're going to win this football match. And we need to keep doing those things that leads to that moment. So it's an odd feeling sitting here with that, because of course very disappointed with the result, disappointed with our efficiency, but from a performance perspective, we played well enough to win the football match here today. We should have won.
And can I just ask you about, I guess, the quality of the press? Because we know what Spurs do, the way they play out from the back. We've seen that with the goal. And actually, the goal's probably the only time they really play through like that. At the same time, I mean, my personal feeling at half-time was that I didn't necessarily think Spurs were going to play through like that. I felt like Arsenal's press wasn't as on it as it was against Chelsea. How did you see that element of the game?
No, I think it's fair to say that from a performance perspective, we were not as strong today as we were against Chelsea. But like you were saying with the press, there is one time they're playing the way through the pressure in 90 minutes plus adding time. We get very harshly punished for that. Of course, it's easy when we see that after and from the sideline that we should have stopped in that moment, as we're unbalanced in the way that we press, and that has to be a learning point for us. But again, looking at it over 90 minutes, they play out of our pressure once. Apart from that, I think we have them very much control, and we're winning the ball in some really good and attractive spaces numerous times against them. We're just not able to convert in those situations.
Excellent. Anything further? Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.